And the number one prospect, Bubba Chandler, he was viewed as a two-way, two-sport recruit coming out of high school. Bubba Chandler he turned down the opportunity to play quarterback at Clemson, and maybe they
Mhm.
might have needed him after DJ Wangalele didn't perform very well and was one of the worst Power 5 quarterbacks I've ever seen. Bubba Chandler might have been, a much better option there, but we're very lucky that he decided to pick baseball because we're talking about a 60 fastball. I talked to someone within the Pirates organization. I was like 70, or he's like 60 because it's more comfortably 96 to 98, touches down to 94. The velocity sort of does take a little bit of a dip sometimes. We're talking about a good athlete. He's got everything that you want on the mound. He's got an above average curveball, plus slider, above average changeup, above average command. Bubba Chandler is probably the third best pitching prospect in my mind, removing Roki Sasaki because I don't view him as a prospect.
Well, we could talk about Roki on another show, but I'm with you.
Yes.
Chandler's certainly in on this hand. If you're going to list the best pitching prospects, you may have a couple here, may have one behind him. He's certainly in that mix of the best couple either way. Chandler is a kid who is incredibly humble, very, very good on the mound. Got to see him light up some batters in Arlington this past summer. The fastball is bonkers. The slider is very, very good. It's solid command, and I got to give credit to my man, Rice Wite, who wrote the scouting report for Chandler. He said he could very well break camp with the Pirates, be kind of what Jared Jones is, except a little bit better. So credit to Rice Wite from the Prospects Live team. He did a good one, and I think in fantasy teams, your window is slammed shut at this point. You're going to have to make a big trade to get Bubba Chandler. In redraft, though, maybe invest a decent pick, maybe somewhere in that 17 to 20 range even. I think you could see some dividends paid off.
Yeah, I think that Bubba Chandler, he is someone who I think that we're talking about. He might be the number 3 starter, especially early on at certain points, because behind Paul Skeens and Mitch Keller, he probably overleaps. I think he's a better version of Jared Jones. But yeah, we're going to talk about some more like superlatives, and I think Bubba Chandler is definitely going to come up in those superlatives later. Do you have any more thoughts on Bubba Chandler before we take our final break?
Kid's a stud, Reese. Stud. I don't know what else we got to say about
Yeah,
it. He's great.